right. Exclamation point BO3 in the chat for a pack of Innistrad Midnight Hunt.
Which is very cool because thanks to Field Guide Canada reminding me that in the pack is a Meathook Massacre, which values...
Not in that specific pack, but could be in the pack.
Yes. My apologies. I am so sorry. So in this pack could be a Innistrad, a Meathook Massacre. Yes.
Yes, this is definitely a mull on Scrubby's side here.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
This is a mull. It's actually going to be another mulligan.
That's unfortunate.
Yes. They're choosing to either keep a mulligan. They're going to mulligan. Scrubby has to mulligan. You need to have 2 lands. This is sap keep. That's all you need. You have removal, you have a creature, and you have a Kiki-Jiki. So you're off to the races. We're on the other side. Valky is probably what you don't need, but you do have enough card draw effects. And you just hope that you're from the Golgari side, hopefully you can try to hit a 2nd or 3rd land. So you at least Meathook Massacre for 1.
Yeah. Yep.
And you're going to meet Massacre for 1 at this point now. But here's your 3-1.
All right. We are all set up.
Yes. And here we go. Semifinal number 1.
Guess what I didn't do?
You didn't change the title?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Not good.
And here comes the Fable of Kiki-Jiki.
Kiki-Jiki is
the mirror.
One of the cards that I've been talking about in the testing team, that it is the most underrated, undertested, overperforming card in the current standard meta. I honestly think it's probably the most powerful card, and people just haven't figured out a way to abuse it enough yet.
But it's a fixed. Kiki-Jiki. That's the thing.
Yes. But like what I mean is like, so when I was messing around with it, I had things like Skyclave Apparition in my deck. So like I would play it on my turn, copy it on their end step, remove a creature, untap, copy another creature, attack with everything. Like I used it as a removal spell, and then on the end step, sure it sacrifices, but then they're not getting back the enchantment or the powerful creature or spell that they had in play. They're only getting a token back.
Yes.
And like to me, that's pretty powerful.
So I think this Binding of the Gods is just going to get rid of the Mirror Warden so it doesn't do any of the shenanigans. But it's going after the 3/3. And I think they're okay with this. Because now it's going to be flipped.
This is actually a really good play.
So what does that Raju card do there, sir?
So that card, what it does is it puts a +1/+1 counter on a target creature, and it gives that creature haste when it comes into play.
And now they're going to exile a card.
Which one do you exile?
I think you, You lose both creatures, but you get one of them. At least you get your spirit back.
Yep. And the creature that he's going to untap with has haste.
Yep.
So he's going to attack for another 5.
Which...
Hey man, every point counts, right?
Exactly. And then you have a despair that you're only going to get...
You're only going to hit one creature.
One creature. They can't lose 2 life, so they're actually going to go down to 16.
Yeah.
And draw 2 cards, which not terrible. But you still have to contend with the 3-1. Ooh, that's the card you definitely want to see.
Is it though? Like, is it enough?
It's more of a protection so that it has protection from, mind you, the Colleen.
Like, he's so close to just going underneath him.
Yep.
Needs another haste creature. Because, yes, I mean, he can use it and protect himself and attack through this 4/4, but that'll be it.
Yeah. They just need to get an 11 through, really, so.
Yeah.
How about double shelter?
Double shelter works.
It's but still, you're only dealing with 3 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It's still only 3 damage.
It's not going to get rid of the 4/4 anytime soon.
Oh, he's getting back at Tybalt's. That is...
and it's game.
Oh.
And they knew they had enough mana. They can cast the Valky, and it was too little too late for Scrubby to...
That was crazy.
Yeah. Like I said, some games you could be the car, and sometimes you are the bug.
Oh my god, is my thing not working? Nope. Cancel. Booster pack. Oh, I feel so bad. I thought I had started it. Oh. Well, it's a good thing it's a whole playoffs.
Yes.
The qualifier standard?
The qualifier is standard. That is an excellent question, Sweet and Salty.
Yes, and so it'll have the new set live, and actually, I think the new set is live.
You're finding that out for me?
Yes, I am.
Thank you very much. That'd be cool if it was live.
There's a new set out?
Coming out in May.
April 20. Yeah.
Something. I forget the name.
Streets of New Campia.
New pack. Yeah.
There. Marketing. And the tabletop, actually, Magic Arena release is on April 28th.
Sick!
So it will be live. It'll be our first standard tournament, or our first look at New Streets of Kampala.
And
standard.
It comes out on Arena when it's a pre-release?
No,
so
it's actually
year...
they did a reverse. So the pre-release is going to come out a week prior.
Yeah. So the pre-release and then everything on Arena.
Yeah.
It's to encourage more in-game play.
That means we can't go for a pre-release on my birthday.
That's right.
Or a rip-off.
Yes, we can.
No, because it's the week before the pre-release.
Oh.
On the 22nd. I can't go either. It's our anniversary, so I can't go.
Well, yeah. Maybe there'll be one during the week, honey.
Yes. There's actually many of them, many of the stores that will run stuff during the week. And there will also be some release events as well, so. But Scrubby at it with the 2-1 and the 2-2 here.
I'm surprised they didn't block with that.
Block
it's
and
just
get rid
an
of the
easy
other
way
one.
to get rid of the card.
Yeah. Ooh.
Bruto Kothar is really good here.
Yep.
What you need to do is you need to stay ahead of the curve of Meathook Massacre.
Yep.
And you can see to Scrubbly here organizing his hand.
Yep. knowing that they have a turn. They have this turn, this turn, this turn. So that's the den's gonna come in tapped. Put a counter on the 3/3, which actually will trigger the training.
Mm-hmm.
The training, so that now everything's out of Meathook Massacre's range.
That's good. It needs to be.
But if they draw another land, it's not out of range in Shadow's Verdict. So if they hit one more land,
oh my god,
it's so Shadow's Verdict time.
And
but untap land.
The only thing that I have a problem with this deck is that the War Singer is a sorcery speed card. For 3 mana, it's sorcery speed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in my personal opinion, that kind of a card should be instant speed.
Shadow's Verdict time.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Yeah.
And it was probably a good thing that Scrubby did not play out the Warlinger.
Agreed.
Because that would have been just a problem. But now a Den, which is another version of the War Boss.
Yeah, it's a great card.
Love my Legion War Boss.
Yeah, Legion War Boss was crazy.
Yes. Super, super fun.
I liked all the goblins.
Yes, you did. Something. You're a goblin lover.
You're a goblin lover. I'm a goblin lover. Everyone loves. I don't know. Send your complaints to tollgiantgames at gmail.com.
Back off, buddy. I have a tripod downstairs. I think I'm going to try and set it up so I can use my phone and to do like pack openings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd love to be able to.
Ooh, see this but now things are going to get very interesting here. So, attack for 3,
hit for
deal
2.
1, down to 2. Yeah,
and that creature comes in with haste.
Yes. So even if like a pest summoning could help. Because you get a couple of 1/1s, and even if they die, they gain life.
The only thing I'm not comfortable about this whole game is that let's just play it out and say Scrubbly wins this round.
Ooh, yep. And I think we just made the oopsie.
Yeah. So he wins game 2 in the semifinals, but now he's on the draw for game 3, which I am not a fan of.
No, not. And with this deck, not so much. You need to have the Golgari to make that one mistake.
Yeah, like he's gonna need to. Like, he needs to have the perfect hand, and he needs the Golgari deck to like. Well, it's actually a Jund deck, but he needs the deck to like miss a beat in order to come out on top.
Needs to miss like 1 to 2 turns on.
Oh, because I'm telling you, if they don't, like, they have mana on their side and Meathook Massacre to wipe out the small creatures early and stabilize a lot quicker than being on the draw. Mm-hmm. Correct my wording. Guy Canada, I can't thank you enough for joining me today, and Sweet and Salty. I know we're in the semifinals, and I haven't plugged you guys enough today, but things have been running so smoothly and quickly. Having you guys in the booth with me is utterly amazing. Guy Canada, I know that you're a live streamer on your own, and Sweet and Salty, you are the backbone of this channel, who also runs Geek Out About. Please put the link to Geek Out About in the chat. That would be awesome. And we'll shout out Kill Guy Canada right now. Mm-hmm. Shout out to stream, and he'll plug himself.
Yep, of course. I do stream 3 days a week: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern over on my channel at twitch.tv/KiltGuyCanada.
Mm-hmm. Please go check it out. He's a variety streamer, which means it's not just down to
one game every day.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome to watch. He definitely has earned. Thank you very much, Sweet and Salty. He's earned your time in the sun.
Do. Here comes the sun.
He's going to be able to get this back, but he really wanted to go turn 2 creatures, so it would get a +1/+1 counter. But unfortunately, now he's going to have to use Rip Apart to get the creature back in the hand.
Which is fine and dandy, but now, yes, there's no... That's it. So here is why this one turn...
Could be the
Notice
difference.
How it could be the difference, because one... Not only are we missing we're not only missing a land drop, but not the right land, 2 or more lands. So maybe a little too late.
Maybe. Although Trespasser is a pretty big blocker.
Trespasser is a big blocker, but also the Cletus could set you up for the ritual.
Oh, yeah.
And if Scrubby plays out his land, it plays out his creatures a lot more, then the ritual will gain him the extra land, which means to get the binding of the old gods
into play on the next turn.
Play.
Yeah, that's absolutely. I agree with everything you just said. It's going to be a very tough turn.
Now I could just say Scrubby's just doing the correct thing of saying go. Because
he's not committing too much to the board.
No, he doesn't want to commit too much. If you commit too much to the board, then you're pretty much empty-handed to like maybe 1 or 2 creatures. Now, mind you, he has a Showdown of the Skulls, so if he goes land, it's going to be definitely he's slamming that land. He's going to slam Showdown of the Skulls, and then that way you have an extra 4 cards to look at.
This is crazy.
Yep. Trespasser is going to get way above the ritual.
Way above the ritual.
Yeah. So the Saga's now going to transform.
Although...
Yeah, now it's going to be a showdown.
Oh, really? What about...
But here's the thing. It's like, you don't want to overcommit to the board. That's the thing.
Variant stance would have been good right there.
Yes, but you also discard a card. Now, you could attack into this board, but they're going to say go. Now they have to ritual. Either ritual here. Ritual here, you gain 3 more mana. So you really lose 1.
Wow.
You name it all black, and then you can despair. Despair everything, and then that way you can clean up the rest of the board, which means also showdown.
Wow. What a play.
And then you still end until your end next turn. So you can still cast the cards from.
Yep.
But mind you, they do have a showdown. That's a kicker. That's the thing. You have a showdown.
In exile, right?
In exile.
Yeah. It's totally intense.
So you could Cathar get rid of the 3/3, which you have to discard a card. Which you can probably get rid of the Styrian Vance. Yep.
I'm surprised he didn't play another showdown.
It was either one or the other. That's the thing. So
yeah,
and I think, and knowing like everything that we now, mind you, with the Cletus in hand here, the Cathar will actually. They can make it so that the Cathar has to the Cletus. They can make sure that it doesn't flip.
That's good.
Like for daytime, nighttime.
Good.
So now they have to leave 1 blocker back. So I think they're just going to go ahead and just either they're going to make it a 3-3, tack in. Actually, they're not going to tack in.
I think he's I wonder if he sees what we see, like a variant stance on Hydra would be pretty powerful.
Yes, they know they have the variant stance.
Yeah.
So they can't really willy-nilly go into the attacks. But knowing that they can flip the Kalitas here and keep it night so it doesn't flip over. Because if it flips over, then the Eye Witch will still stay in play. So block here, they'll learn. They have enough mana here, they can get an Expedition, which I can see that to be either an Expedition. Yeah, Expedition's coming in.
Great blocker.
Yep. So they can either initiate, have at least a creature on board and leave up 2 mana. But I think that they're actually going to go for and hope that they don't get massacred here. All right.
Pretty big hope.
They don't get massacred. That is a witch.
Yeah, that is a witch.
Which 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can't do both witch and expedition. So, but I think if the right play here is just to play it out, just to minimize the damage.
This is a good play.
Yeah.
It gives you blockers and things to trade with. Like I totally think it's a good play.
Ooh. Also a good play is Scatter Skull Smashing here, so.
Yeah, but I think you kind of need the land.
Yeah. You discard 2, draw 2. Shelter and Variant Stance is definitely a good thing. And also they have the Dragon too, so I think it's just more of grow the dorks and I think you just grow your biggest threat here. You attack in for 5. Yep.
Well, he can still trade effectively if he chooses to. He chooses not to.
No. Mind you, he can also block.
Now there's a card that Ray Evan
Embellishment, yep.
is a great card against this deck.
Yes. But mind you, they have a shelter.
Yes.
Which will definitely fall it off. But also that's a Barju that which actually they can use to get rid of the Kiki-Jiki before the Kiki-Jiki does Kiki-Jiki things. I know I've done Kiki-Jiki things back in the day before the pandemic.
Yeah. Yeah.
With Twiddlestorm and Deceiver Exart. Because everyone loves a turn 2 Kiki-Jiki. And Seymour Witch, I think they're just going to flood the board here. All right. It looks like Variant Stance is definitely going to eat something here soon. All right. It's going to flip. They can't really pay it, so they're going to probably target the... Have to discard a card. I think they may have to discard either a Dispute or the Barju. Yep, Barju. They're going to dispute it on response. Yeah. They get a ritual in hand. Okay, they get to transform that, but this ritual may be a problem. But they do have the variant stance, which could be give something indestructible. Counter on, say, the 3/3. Yeah, 3 life, yes. And I think this Meathawk Massacre might do it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, this game's over. And, yep. Remove that. Discard a card. Yep. So you have to discard, say, they'll probably discard, ooh, okay. Removes that. Attacking for the 2/1, yes. Can't do anything down to 1, and then it's just going to be Meathawk Massacre for the win. Yep. Now you look at this Meathawk Massacre, it's going to hit.
Oh my god, I can't believe this.
Even if you hit just for, wipe the entire board clean. That's game.
Ah, Jesus. That was so good, though. It's unfortunate, but Meathawk Massacre for the win in the semifinals of the game number 1.
Huh.
Oh. So, let's go see the other matchup.
We're in game 3. We're in game 3 for this one, too.
Sweet.
And it looks like Zombie won game 1, and then our Selesnya player, our mobile Selesnya player.
Okay, he's not sharing his screen, so that's okay.
Yeah, we can just keep it to one side.
Yep.
Who's not?
Or maybe, I don't know, it's not on his screen.
No, I think he got switched over there, which is fine.
Yeah.
That is totally okay. And Portable Hole says, I'm going to get rid of that visitor.
He just probably has the wrong screen selected.
Which happens.
For sure.
But playing the tournament on your phone,
It's very hard.
very hard, but also that's how much convenient Magic is these days now.
Yes.
So now the token goes bye-bye, so it's actually a 1-mana see you later.
See you later.
Ooh, okay. Play the land. You can remove a counter, get a 1. Remove that. Yep, that was the right draw you needed. I think that's what it is. It's a zombie is just trying to keep them off. Just trying to keep the board clean so they can't go creature into pants, into pants, into pants, into pants.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yep.
That makes
Ooh.
sense.
So now they're going to remove the counter. Now that 1/1 is now going to now create a 1/1. Now they play another Ranker Buster. You can almost say go at this point. You can't really crew it just yet, so. But you know what's 1? Greater than 1?
Dude.
How about 2 of them?
Okay, you got to explain that new ruling. So you can't use a vehicle to crew another vehicle anymore?
Since when?
Oh, maybe it wasn't you that told me that. Huh. I thought that was the new case. I thought I heard that somewhere. Apparently I was wrong.
But I'm pretty sure you can crew a crew. Yes.
I mean, that would make sense.
Yes.
But I didn't actually know that.
Like the boat can get into a smuggler's copter? Yes. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now this 1/1 is going to create a crew the 4/4. It's going to attack in. Now they have everything in their powers, and I think Esper Control is definitely going to run away with this.
That happens.
Yep. And you're drawing cards because you have... Yeah, you draw cards. Yeah, 2 mana draw cards all day. And now the next turn you can actually crew. You can almost get a couple of 1/1s. Yeah, I think this is like too little, too late here. You can get a Kami in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Zombie has gone 4-0 so far.
Yes.
Which, I mean, he has just played his Esper deck to a T. Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that.
But remove a counter, make a 1/1. You can crew the one that doesn't have. Crew another one. Attack in for 8. 2-turn clock. Yes, please. And then they have 2 emperors, new grooves. So if they try to pants up this one naturalist, all they have to do is just emperor, take down, remove the creature. That's attack, of course. That's right.
Yeah, but he can go emperor like if he chooses not to attack.
Yes. Yes, he's going to let that resolve. Yes. Now, there has to be some sort of lifelink or something that... All right. Actually, yes, it does actually has lifelink. So actually, we'll probably attack for 9. Put a counter out. That should be for 10. They're going to Wandering Emperor, and I think this game is going to well, if they don't have any removal spells, protection spell, this game is over.
Wonder if he's got a protection spell.
Yeah, so it has to be exile. This may have been done wrong, but actually, no, it's because it actually has lifelink, so they're back up to 18.
I think
maybe they're worried, or maybe they're worried about
a protection spell.
Yeah, but I think it's exile. Boom. Get rid of that nonsense.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
But, that's why.
Does he got a second veil, though?
Yeah,
Does he have a second veil?
Yeah, that's the thing. If he has a second veil, that's probably why they didn't do it right there.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That would have been a bigger blowout.
And that's why we're in the booth. So now they can crew the 2 the Bank Busters, get a 3rd token.
Wow.
Crew the unsummoning one. Now they made a mistake there. They could have crewed the unsummoning one.
Yeah.
And attacking for 9, but at this point.
Yep.
At this point. And I have to target. That's very cute. You have to target on the 1 and 2.
Wow.
So when the announcement, you're gonna get the and Curse of Silence, which now they have to do the... now you can actually exile one card. Yeah. And that's game. That is game. So we're going to see Esper Control take on Golgari in the finals.
Don't forget, BO3, exclamation point BO3. You can try and, well, get your name in for an Innistrad Midnight Hunt. Yes, that was an amazing victory by Zombie, who has gone undefeated in this match. Innistrad Midnight Hunt is the set that has Meathook Massacre, so there is a potential of drawing that card, which is also really cool.